from Charlotte, North Carolina, at a combined weight of over 660 pounds, Rody Rob, Adam Bomb, Bionic Brian, the Marked Out Wrestling Podcast.
And welcome to episode 649, maybe, of the Marked Out Wrestling Podcast. Probably not. I'm probably wrong. It's the big one. It is Mania Prediction Night, WrestleMania Prediction Night. So we're mainly going to be doing that, and we're mainly going to be talking about the Hall of Fame, a little bit of Raw. Well, we'll get there in a second. Before we do anything, though, I got to introduce to you my cohorts that are going to help me pick the travesty that is. We're going to start with Adam to the bomb. Say hi, Adam.
We're cohorts?
No, cohorts.
Don't
You
want to
calling
share
Natty?
I said cohort.
Yeah, I don't wanna-
I just checked the tape. I said hort.
Said hearts, and
Okay.
I don't want to share a heart with
Horton, here's a who?
Well, now I hate you.
you. Hi, Brian.
Oh,
Hey,
Brian's
where's
not-
my video?
yeah. I don't know, Brian. I don't
Come
know.
on, man. I'm the fucking.
there you
my,
go.
My face is my moneymaker.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's Brian.
Certainly not your women catcher.
Oh God. So that's Brian.
Oh, but yeah, I
Uh,
love being single.
we have a live board. We're on YouTube
We're
right
just
now.
shitting all over each other.
We have a YouTube channel and we're like totally live on it right now.
are we?
We are.
Totes.
Hey, Brian.
Mhm.
I got a YouTube channel.
No.
Yeah, man. So cool.
What?
If we get a t-shirt company, we could then have a wrestling company too.
Oh my goodness. Oh, but people come to our YouTube channel for some strange reason still after all these years. Who's on the board, Adam?
I don't know because I forgot to open it because we were doing a speed game of
Oh my God,
Stratego.
I have the board
and
open.
instead of getting it open, you're playing fucking SimCity on your phone?
I'm waiting for your slow virus-ridden
Jesus
computer
Christ.
that Brian infected to boot up.
No.
Oh.
No, I have not
Can't
been there.
even
Okay,
get
fine.
Chrome to open.
Brian, who's on the YouTube
Yes.
board?
Oh, okay, Robert. Thank you for asking.
You
We've
can't
got
read
Perfect
it. It's
11.
in front of you already
got
open.
Christian
Everybody
No.
gets
Dyke leather.
everybody gets a job.
We've got Sealer Stout. Got Perfect 11. And they're all just
Killing me.
filing in right now, Robert. It's a great old time.
All right. See, Brian
I
needs
don't know why I'm reading it like that.
he needs a purpose. I got to let him do something, right?
Who, me?
Yeah. No, we love you.
Hey,
You're-
fuck you.
you're
What about Adam? Adam's not doing anything.
You're a
He's
good
just over
boy.
there clicking. I can see him.
No,
No,
I
you're right.
clearly
No, he-
have
he
the
never-
predictions.
Never does anything.
Predictions ready to go, Brian. We're just ready. This WrestleMania card pops off the fucking page from
Shit
the
be-
pre-show Friday to the Hall of Fame tomorrow.
Hey,
That's the spirit.
so my daughters, they love doing like this the shit they see on TikTok, all the hacks and shit, the life hacks. So the other day I made them peanut butter jelly sandwiches, and they go and they pull a fucking cup out, and they take that cup and they press it against the side of the sandwich, and take the crust off in a circle, and it mashes together, and they're fucking Uncrustables.
Oh.
And I'm like,
And
wow,
they don't come frozen.
right. So tonight, Raw was on, and I took a big cup, and I sat it on there, and I turned it, and I got an unwatchable. That's what Raw was tonight.
That was a dad joke.
That
That's
was
what
a-
that was.
that was
You went
total.
in like a roundabout way. Too.
Oh, yeah,
Right.
no. I told you, I always have a plan at first until Adam interrupts, and I forget what I was going to say. I mean, just for real. The thousands on the board appreciate that. So
Yes.
tonight, as far as
Yeah,
Raw
that was
goes,
totally worth opening the show with.
it was. I had that shit planned.
All right? Great cold open.
Thank you.
One of your best.
Actually, there was more conversation than I wanted to before that. I was going to come in with that, but
You were coming in hot,
I was
so we delayed you.
I was
with me
coming
and
in-
Brian's bullshit.
curtain jerking with the dad joke, bro.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do. So, you know what it is.
We bad bunnied all over it.
Yeah. Brian, do you think that was Bad Bunny's car? Do you think it, or do you think it was a rental?
No, it was a rental.
It was a rental? I don't know. That's a pretty fucking suave. I mean, okay. So here's the question, Brian. Here's the question: if that was your car, right?
Yeah.
If you had it like that, we all know you don't. But if that was your car, and Vince said to you, "Hey, we're gonna put some red paint on. Don't worry, it'll wash off. And we won't slam anybody on it. Is that cool?" Would you say yeah?
No, I don't trust Vince McMahon. No.
I wouldn't say it either, unless he was
No.
like, "I'll buy you a new car." For
Or
this one."
unless he's like, this
Yeah.
is a rental.
Yeah. How about this?
Doesn't matter.
If I fuck your car up, I'll give you my jet.
It wasn't Bad Bunnies. You guys are insane. What?
It
You
could-
you really thought it was?
Why couldn't it be? He's fucking wealthy as fuck right now. And,
Yeah, why? Yeah, he's fucking.
And he's young. I could see him.
What do you think he
investing in
drives
car.
a fucking caravan? What the
Yeah.
fuck?
No, but you don't.
He's
like,
not
bring-
showing up in a CRV, Brian.
No, but you don't bring your own. Well, I guess you do bring your own.
Yeah, you
equipment
drive
when
to
go
the
work.
stadium.
Okay, but no, he didn't drive that to work and then just to get it.
Oh yeah, I'm
fucked
sorry.
up.
His get around car is a Honda Accord. My bad.
Remember,
Yeah,
Brian,
he
they're
probably
not
drives a
on the
Prius.
road. They're not on the road. He could have bought that and had it shipped to him where he's been staying shooting these
Bad Bunny
in Florida.
Bad Bunny pulls up in a fucking VW fucking bus.
Let's not forget, all of this is taped because this is they're all under quarantine.
Cool. I mean, that doesn't.
What do you mean?
That doesn't give an excuse for sucking.
I read an article that that all the athletes that are on the card are quarantining till Mania.
So what are they doing? They're just all like in a bubble, just playing Stratego.
I know they're not hanging out with Tucky in the unemployment line.
Tucky. Poor Tucky, man. You know, Tucky had to see that graphic where Otis is tagging with fucking what's his fuck?
Shorty
G, right.
With a word. I mean,
Tucker
they have turned Chad Gable from a good tag guy to a shitty haircut, shitty name.
Yeah.
Now thrown in with the Money in the Bank guy.
These are the wannabe Shawn Michaels. Both of them. They're both the Shawn Michaels of their team.
Man.
I mean, well, Jason Jordan got hurt and shit. So, you know, it is what it is.
Well, now they've
No,
turned
he's
into
Kurt
the Marty
Angle's son.
Jannetty's.
I'm just saying, Tucky, man. Tucky was fine. Why do you got to replace him with Shorty G?
Because Bear Country exists.
No, because Shorty G had nothing going.
Brian, of course,
Well,
jumps
yeah.
real quickly to defend.
Well, Shorty G had
don't
nothing
don't
going
talk
on.
shit about Bear Country. They're awesome.
Oh, Bear Country's
Son
on
of a-
Dynamite. I'm Brian. I have to say.
Styklo that says,
They're on elevation.
Styklo that says, I'm celebrating the Panthers trading for Sam Darnold.
Don't even get me.
Yeah,
fucking started,
Jets.
man.
Yeah, Jets.
Jets don't even have a starting
I
quarterback,
don't
so I
even know.
think Brian might have a chance.
I don't even know who.
They're gonna do that
I-
New Kids on the Block movie thing.
I heard the comment, Brian, was that he had no weapons in New York, and I'm like, well, he didn't have any fucking weapons in Carolina either.
yeah, Brian,
Well,
I
it's
told
still
him my
better off
comment
than
about the
New
weapons.
York.
Okay.
It's,
No
it's
weapons.
fucking.
No
Anything-
garbage.
Anything from Raw you want to talk about? Board? Anything from Raw?
No.
If not, we're going to go to. Before we go into the Mania
The
predictions.
paint segment. I mean, the Baron Corbin nonsense. Most of it was. I mean, to
Do you wanna be-
believe
do you
at
wanna be
any
in-
point,
Yeah.
that Baron Corbin was going to take his spot on the Go Home show
Yeah.
when this entire year has been about Drew McIntyre is just.
It's
Come
so
on.
stupid.
I mean, that's like an AEW booking. Like, I know who's going to win.
yeah.
You watch it.
So stupid.
Stop throwing shade at AEW, man. They didn't fucking do anything to you.
Sorry, I did predict the entire card of Revolution right, including multi-man matches. But you're right, Brian. It's not predictable.
That's funny. You know,
One was a battle royal, and I picked that right.
side note, real quick, just a little
Yeah.
dirt sheet that I read, and I don't know how much validity is to this story,
I'm intrigued.
but it does say that apparently MVP and Bobby Lashley pleaded with Vince not to end the Hurt Business.
I believe it.
This was
I believe it.
I believe it too, Brian, because we shared it in the group thread that Brian or Robert ignores, if you remember.
Mhm.
You know, we were
Oh,
talking.
no, actually, I guess I ignored it too. I don't
yeah,
remember
so
that
let's
either.
just talk about it here on the show.
So I think, I honestly
Air your
think
dirty
that
laundry.
this is possibly some conjecture that Bobby and MVP are putting out there so that all the fans that are like, what the fuck, clearly know it was not their decision. But most of us, like the three of us here, we know this was Vince's decision. It had nothing to do with MVP and Bobby Lashley.
Wait, so you think Bobby and MVP are out there saying, no, it was Vince? They're leaking that?
Not exactly, but they're like, oh, we didn't. They maybe dropped kayfabe.
You're explaining yourself great right now.
Yeah, they drop kayfabe and they go, yeah, we didn't want to see it end, but
They say politely.
and then
right.
yeah,
Yeah.
the right guy goes,
I don't know.
they said
Your weird scenarios has ruined the whole segment. So I don't know what to say.
Brian was following right along with me.
No, it's not about following.
I was there.
It's not about following along. It's how absolutely ridiculous you sound.
You can't form a thought half
Ridiculous.
the time with another person talking to you
I don't know what that means.
in the conversation.
I didn't hear anything you said.
Check the tape.
Didn't hear a single word.
I mean, you could literally pick. Just throw a dart at any
So,
episode in the archives and find that.
So, in addition to 2 nights of WrestleMania and 2 nights
Way to pull a Brian.
of and 2 nights of Stand and Deliver, Dance with the Devil. We also have 2 nights of the Hall of Fame, or 1 night with 2 years.
There we go. That's a twist.
One
the
night
one thing they didn't drag out to 2 nights.
Yeah, here's the people that should have gone in, but fucking cope, right? So
God damn it.
let's run through this, and let's do how we always do. We're going to treat the WWE Hall of Fame like it's an actual Hall of Fame with any merit, just for the purpose of this exercise. And we'll run through the list, and you tell me,
and
deserving.
suspend disbelief and forget that there is no actual physical Hall of Fame.
And there is no actual physical requirements.
Right.
There's no fucking writers voting for it.
I think Drew Carey is in there, and he was on one episode of the Royal Rumble.
So for
he
the
eliminated
he was on
himself.
2 or 3, I think.
So Brian, for the purpose of this exercise, we're gonna act like it's a real deal and there's merits to it. Okay? We're just gonna act like that. So you can't say, well, I mean, with WWE, yeah, they deserve to be in. You know, you can't say that line. You got to say
Right. It's got to be like, okay.
if this was the Wrestling Hall of Fame.
You get the rules, Brian.
Like the NFL or right, like it's like
don't
legit.
confuse it. You're good. All right, here we go.
Okay.
All right. So William Shatner. I'll go last here.
Brian, go ahead. You can have the honors.
No. Fuck no.
Why?
Are you kidding me?
Show your work.
Well, okay. Wrestling Hall of Fame. Because he inducted. Who did he induct? This was a trivia question
Lawler.
last week.
Jerry
I don't
Lawler.
Fucking remember. Jerry Lawler. Okay.
He inducted Jerry Lawler.
He was he a guest at like WrestleMania 2 or 3?
Something.
Yeah.
He
I don't
was
fucking
he
know.
escorted
so
Liberace.
Brian's his work is sloppy. But his point is made. What's yours,
Thank you.
Adam?
Well,
Mine
fuck you.
is if the Hall of Fame ceremony is literally the only thing that we can.
These ain't got to be long-winded. If Shatner's going to be long-winded, then
No, this is it.
We're not going to get
I'm
through
saying,
this.
if you let me finish the sentence, I
Sorry.
would have been done already.
Sorry, you're right.
If his only appearance was to induct somebody else into the Hall of Fame, and he's now getting into the Hall of Fame based on that, no, fuck no. I'm sorry, and
Maybe
I love
it was
Shatner.
that good.
Yeah,
I love Shatner.
Yeah. So
but only as an actor.
So I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna preface it with a bunch of stuff here. What are you about to say? Something?
The board says that there's a video out there, and I'm trying not to laugh about it, that was Shatner singing WWE theme songs.
No way.
Oh, they took
and
our
he
idea.
says that alone is why he's going into the Hall.
They
All right,
took
now I need to
they
try to
took our
find
idea.
it.
I didn't know they did that.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna say yes, William Shatner to the Hall of Fame, and and although I didn't remember anything he had done at WWE, I'm gonna say yes because William Shatner
Holy
in
shit.
my world can do whatever, whenever he wants to.
You even watch that show, Shit My Dad Says, right?
William fucking Shatner is my dog. That's the next celebrity that dies that I will boo-hoo cry.
Boo-hoo.
Boo-hoo cry. So Shatner can do
how
whatever
old,
the fuck.
How old is he? He's not close.
Oh,
is
he's
he?
in his 90s.
Yeah, he's not in his 90s.
I think
no.
he's probably 89, 90. He's up there.
Oh, and Stike says Shatner monkey flipped Lawler on King's Court.
I didn't remember that, but fucking hell yeah. So
Sure.
yeah,
So, I guess that's why he inducted. Oh, okay. Here's
Hey,
the clip.
Rob,
I see it right
he
here.
turned Lawler into a red shirt.
All right, so he's been on a lot more.
He was on the
apparently
ground like a
also
tribble.
on with CM Punk and the Straight Edge Society. So he's been on
And the Borg.
every so often. Yeah.
The Borg.
Yeah, the Borg.
Yeah.
Straight Edge Borg
The Borg.
Society.
What's the
Yeah.
Borg? Is that
Huh?
Battle on
the Straight
Side?
Edge Borg Society? You don't remember that? They all
No.
skinheads.
Dude, William Shatner fucked green chicks. I mean,
Yeah.
talk about diversity before
Wait,
there's
I
diversity.
found the video.
Dude, and the
of
cartoon
William Shatner
version of him
singing
hooked up with a
entrance songs.
Cyclops.
Fucking Cyclops, can you imagine that?
Yeah.
Looking up with the one eye rather than the two?
Yeah, it's gotta be weird.
Yeah, I mean,
Speaks the lyrics of your favorite
Uh-oh.
WWE superstar entrance themes.
it's great for radio.
Are we gonna get copyrighted?
No. Okay, put it away because we're gonna have to play this next show.
Oh,
next,
yeah.
Alright,
yeah.
sorry.
Next show we're gonna do.
Who knew Shatner was going to be so funny?
Oh, they took our gimmick though. I'm so pissed. We had a whole thing
No.
planned.
Well, you could
No,
do other
even
ones.
better,
Like if
even
you
better.
do fucking
Yeah.
Gangrel, I will fucking mark.
I'll do that for you. Yeah, we
Thank
got a
you.
whole
that's
thing
my
planned.
only
That,
request.
that's so.
Okay,
think about how
that's
many
a long
theme songs
time
have
on
come since
Shatner.
then.
Long time on
Although
Shatner.
he doesn't have lyrics.
That's
so.
a long time on Shatner. Titus O'Neil is getting the
He's
Warrior.
worth it.
Yeah, Titus O'Neil is getting the Warrior Award.
Is that what they gave him in order to drop the lawsuit?
I guess. I despise this one. I despise this pick, Brian.
I do too, but no, I think they did this because they're like, hey, we're gonna put you with Hulk Hogan. You guys are gonna be hosting it, but we're gonna give you this. Ultimate Warrior.
Right? They had to bribe him.
So it evens out, bro.
I thought it was.
Look. Hey, wait. Hold on, Titus. Come here, buddy.
I thought it was the sign off on the other thing.
I want to get Hogan out here to host WrestleMania, but I know we can't do it with just him. I need a black guy. I need a black guy to balance it out. So,
Rob, the rumors that Vince suspended Titus for touching him.
no, I know.
So I really doubt that Vince
Look.
had this conversation that even hypothetically you made up.
Look, Titus O'Neil is a great role model, and he does a lot of great things with kids and fucking
100%.
Good family man.
great family man. As far as a person goes, he is a top-notch human being. Absolutely mean that 100%. I don't like this because the original intention of Warriors Award was for crew and staff that don't get recognized and producers, and then they modified it and they turned it into a fighting young child award, which you can't argue with that, right? That's fine, cool. I'm sure Warrior would be good with it. But now you're doing like a humanitarian award with it to like
make the Walter Payton like for the NFL type of thing
for your own staff. That to me is he's an ambassador to the brand. They could have found, and I don't mean to sound crass here, Brian, but they could have found a sick kid out there that really loves wrestling that they could have promoted like they did Connor and whatnot.
I don't know about going that whole route. I would have gone exactly with I was going to say what Stike said. Let's not forget Shad Gaspar.
Yeah.
You want to talk about a Warrior idea? The last time he was seen or heard from, it was Save My Son.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't. That seems like an easy, like.
Yeah.
Why didn't they go that way?
I didn't consider that. That is absolutely yeah.
Well, a lot of people were lobbying for it. I think it's been over like 2 years now. I think they were trying to do it last year.
And I want to be clear. I'm straight with Rob. I don't think you should shit on what Titus has done, but this should be something that's acknowledged, either somebody who's no longer wrestling and contributing actively, or somebody outside of the business. Who was it? Joan. Oh shit! Like 2
Jonah
years
Hill?
ago. The 2 years ago they gave it to her. She was the one that started a lot of the women's stuff. Outside. Anyway, they should have found. I'm not trying to diss on Titus, but they could have found a lot better candidates.
Use with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like he should have got like an award in like the boardroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, Shad's family could come out and accept that. Is what they're even going with.
All right, let's do some speed round ones here. Molly Holly, I say yes.
Yeah, absolutely overdue.
Brian.
Yeah, I guess.
Brian, were you not
okay.
watching during that era?
No, of course I was.
She had a good championship run during a Lita Trish dominated era.
I'm speed rounding it.
Okay.
All right. So
overdue. Molly belongs.
Yeah.
She was like borderline, but
she
yes.
belongs.
Yeah. Okay.
They've inducted shittier women.
Stop it. All right. Jushin Thunder Liger.
Yes. Fuck yeah.
Adam.
I only know of his WWE contributions, so I have to like abstain here because I don't know enough to say yay or nay.
I don't.
Wait, what WWE?
Exactly. So if it's a WWE Hall of Fame, I don't think Jushin.
Wait, he's only wrestled one match in the WWE.
Yeah,
he's
technically it was in.
If you want to say WCW, NJPW, fucking all these other
ECW,
yeah, absolutely. But WWE, no, I say no.
They usually give it one Japanese wrestler a year.
That's stupid. All right.
They do.
So Brian's saying it's the token.
All right. Kane, I think we all agree is a yes.
Yeah. 100%.
Okay. All right. JBL. Yeah. Oh, come on, dude. Take away the asshole he has become. You have fucking the Acolytes. You have a championship run after that. You had
one championship.
It don't matter. It was significant.
It was significant.
He was the foil to Eddie Guerrero.
Right.
That was awesome.
Yeah, he was, and he commentated forever. Love him
all
or hate
right,
him.
all right, yeah.
I mean,
he's better than a lot of other guys that are in there. You're right.
Hall of Fame though, he's like another like borderline. He's like he could go either way.
No. I disagree.
He's
really?
He's above the boss man Coco Beware level.
Yeah.
Well,
he's got 2 feet. Yeah, he's got 2 feet in. Do you think Ron Simmons is a Hall of Famer?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Well, yeah. He was the first
because of the
African American.
because
champion,
it's part.
so,
yeah.
yes.
You don't think outside of the WCW, just his WWE career, you wouldn't give him Hall of Famer?
No. I would probably give the APA or Acolytes a tag nod before I would give either of them individually, especially.
Oh, really? Now you're backtracking on JBL?
Especially if Farouk didn't have the title run and JBL didn't have the title run.
So you're backtracking on JBL right now?
No.
Okay,
I'm saying he's better than most of the people in there, but when you're coming anyway,
I think he's deserving. Yeah.
All right, fine. Final answer: he's deserving. It's fine.
Brian, you still say no? Okay.
No.
Okay. All right. British Bulldog. We're all in agreement. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
You know what about that real quick, Rob?
What's that?
The reason I think that one, and Brian, correct me if I'm wrong, took so long is the family hadn't signed off.
I think so. Yeah. I mean, it has to be something with I know. Well, I know that had to do with a lot with Owen.
Yeah.
And the Hall of Fame and stuff. I don't know if it was Davey.
Oh
too,
wait, you're
but,
right. You're right. Sorry, it's Owen. It was Owen's widow.
But I mean, but Davey's definitely one of those guys where he's well overdue as well.
Yes.
I'm surprised actually he's not even in yet.
Did they not put the Bulldogs in together already?
I don't think so. I
I don't think
remember
so
that.
either. No.
That would shock me. But then again, like a lot of tag teams. Anyway.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's true.
No, Perfect 11 says Liger should get in just for the sheer number of wrestling moves he invented. Yeah, but that's again WWE. I mean, you got to have a contribution to WWE itself.
No, no, that's not true because they have so many guys in there that are
Again,
wrestled in WWE.
Again, we're treating this Hall of Fame like it's a legit thing.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought, okay, but legit in WWE.
Yeah, it's a WWE Hall of Fame. It's not a wrestling Hall of Fame.
I'll play your games.
Okay. Let's move on. Bella Twins.
God.
This is not about your heart.
Yes, because if you're going about contribution, they belong. I hate to say
What?
it. Think about the brand, what they did with the whole Divas bullshit, the show. I mean,
So
bringing eyes to
So
the
you don't give any of their in-ring or character,
No.
and none of their in-ring stuff.
No,
Only
because
their
I don't
divas and
think
shit?
I don't think without the Divas they would ever have been booked anywhere in ring the way they were. Not once.
They were booked strong before the Divas show.
Okay.
So you're wrong.
Yeah, Nikki was booked a lot stronger than Brie was.
Brie was an afterthought. They did
Well,
the
then-
twin
then her
magic.
and
They
Daniel
did the
Bryan.
twin magic because there was no tag teams
Yeah.
back there, so that one of them would wrestle while
Actually,
the other one would just tag in and out without
if
them
memory
looking in a
serves
singles match.
If memory serves me right, Brie was the big push first, and
the reason you guys are confusing it is because they kept flip flopping in and out.
no,
It was
Brie
like Prestige.
when they split up, when they had
Flip.
their split up, Brie was the first one that had the big push, and the other one she came in later after like a character revamp.
Well,
or
yeah,
whatever.
she had to go get her boobs done.
Well, yeah, whatever
Yeah,
the
and then
reason, and don't hate on that, man. Come on, if there's something good, we could talk about it.
Anyway, I hate to say it,
Well, and she
but
also had the John Cena rub too.
Yeah.
and I mean, are we going to buy into the kayfabe that the revolution started with them? The Divas
No,
Revolution?
I absolutely do not. I will not do that.
Yeah, wait, and
No,
time out. He's just talking about in WWE, so that doesn't even count like their like what Adam said, like their branding and like total divas and all that
yeah,
shit, right?
dude, it's still WWE. It's still WWE.
It was the
well, then
WWE.
no.
Yeah.
It
Then
would be like
no.
Miz and Mrs.
If they were inducted as like the
You
celebrities,
can't count road rules, but you can count Miz and Mrs.
Well, yeah. Well, MTV is owned by NBC, right? So technically,
Let's move on. The Bellas is not a good one to discuss.
I
DP says they belong on a D-level Hooters list that gets
up.
horrible
That's
reviews
not
on
I'm
Yelp.
giving my vote here. I actually oh man, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say yes, but not now. I'm gonna say yes in 5-10 years from now.
Perfect 11 says the Bellas are iconic for their time. They could have wrestled like traditional divas, but they actually cared. Yeah.
I think
Once they started dating Daniel Bryan and John Cena.
I think they were the poster boy for what a diva was, and they knew that, and they went with that. There was no evolution from them. There was no aggressiveness to put women on top of. They were playing their role, making their money. I'm sorry, they are not revolutionary.
Okay, can I ask a question?
What?
Go for it.
I don't know if this is like rude or whatever. I don't know. What if there were only like one of them? Like, what if they weren't? What if they weren't twins? What if they weren't twin magic or whatever?
They get booked like Mandy Rose.
Probably.
Right.
Probably.
So I mean, you have to also like. I don't want to sound like an asshole or anything, but
Okay.
I
Well-
mean,
well,
they're
also,
that's also.
what if
a
their mom
benefit.
doesn't marry the guy that was running booking at the time?
That too, right? There's a lot of
You know that, right?
Outside,
People Power, Johnny Ace, that's
yes.
their stepfather.
Oh, there you go. Oh no, I knew that. Yeah, I watched Divas.
Yeah,
I
okay.
watched Duh.
No.
No, you still do, man.
No, I
You
don't
told
anymore.
me.
No, now he watches the Bellas.
I watched like I watched like
Free
2
play.
seasons of it with Kiera, and then I was like, I'm out.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then his man card was
moving on.
revoked.
Great
Yeah.
Khali. I say no.
Get the fuck out of here.
No.
Okay.
On no level anywhere.
NWO, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, without
Yeah.
a doubt.
Well, can we have the one discussion? I think it should be the core 3.
Who are they putting in?
They're putting in 6, aren't they?
I think Bob said that, but I don't think we ever fact checked him.
So they're
not Big Show.
They're not. So no.
Oh, what are we talking about? Big Show. What are you?
Big
he was
Show.
in the WWE version of it. He doesn't count.
Oh, I thought he was.
No, he was in
both.
NWO.
Oh no, he was in both. Yeah,
but not.
you're right.
But he wasn't a core member. He was when they had like 40 people.
No, he was one of the extras.
Everybody was in.
Everybody was in it by then, except for Sting.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
no, even Sting wasn't he a Wolfpack guy? For a while?
Sting joined. Yeah, I think Flair's the only one that
Hogan,
never.
Hall, Nash, and as well as the sixth member, Sean Waltman.
Yeah, see, that's why I'm saying about 6. Like, I think it should be the iconic 3, Hogan and the Outsiders.
Well, technically, you also have Ted DiBiase. He was the money guy, right?
Well, no, technically, first you had Rick Rude, right?
Oh, you're thinking DX.
Oh, I am thinking DX, but he did that whole same night thing. He went to WCW. He did the same night where he's on WWE one night.
Okay, yeah, but that's not what you were talking about.
No. I am talking about Rick Rude was fucking when he NWO. He fucking
maybe later.
no. He was. I think he was one of the originals.
Sure.
No.
He was one of the originals of the Dangerous Alliance when he was on ECW.
No. He was on
Austin.
WWE on TV. He was actually had him on TV. He's the only guy to be on both programs at the same on the same night.
That is true.
And it was him
No,
leaving.
he was the only guy to be on all 3 in a week. He was even on ECW.
But this is the same night. Don't ESPN my fucking stat there. And his segment on WCW was, I believe, was an NWO segment. I maybe my memory is going bad, but
yeah, I think your
memory's gone bad.
Totally.
all right, whatever. Like let
The
the
milk's gone bad.
So anyway, we NWOs, yes, okay. Rick Rude was in DX on a taped episode of Raw and on Nitro later that same night. Yes, but
So
was
DX,
he?
But not in NWO on
No,
Nitro.
I think he was both.
not at the beginning.
Not at the
No.
very
Everybody we
not
said
the-
was in NWO.
But I think he was
a
one.
second ago.
I think he was one of the earlier ones, like
No.
number 3 or 4, and he wasn't wrestling in WCW.
No.
He was more or less managing.
Because he got hurt.
Whatever. Okay, stop. All right. So Eric Bischoff.
Hands down, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Even if you don't count his WCW contributions, his contributions to WWE alone deserve.
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
No,
So
you are insane. No, they don't. Just in WWE.
Why not? A lot of the stuff he booked, he's credited with the Elimination Chamber. He fought Austin at one point, like in No Way Out. He did
Wait,
a
is
lot
Brian
of
saying
good
no?
character. Yeah.
really?
Well, Brian's saying no if you only count WWE stuff.
Well, no. You
He
have
was
to.
in WWE for like a year and a half.
You have to count WCW.
No, he wasn't. He was
You
so
have to count
long.
WCW because they fucking own it. It's their history.
No, I know. Adam was the one that said, check the tape. Adam said, even if you didn't count the WCW stuff, I
That's
think
what
he
I'm
would
saying.
get in on WWE. And I said,
And that's what
bullshit.
and I'm standing by that.
Apparently.
I believe that even without his WCW stuff, and begin also, Rob said this is a WWE Hall of Fame, so he is either in on that or he's not in.
Who?
Well, then, I mean,
Bischoff.
going by that criteria, I don't
No,
know.
You've
but
said all night it's the
WCW
WWE.
Yeah, but WWE owns WCW. They own their history.
Owns,
No, they
owns.
do.
So
It's
now-
like
okay, well then Jushin Thunder Liger belongs
that's why
in there.
that's why the
We have to go back and change the
That's why the
vote.
NFL
That's how you
That's
talked
true.
us
That's
out
who's
of
in
it.
W-
it's like
WCW.
NFL still puts in fucking people from the old American Football League because they owned it. They take control of that history. Daniel Price says, no, not originally. He was the bodyguard for DX. Then later in the night showed up on WCW, and Bischoff added him to NWO. So, coin for me.
He said he was mostly right.
Yeah, well, I said he was both. So, I was right. It's absolutely 100%. Whatever.
And then he showed up on ECW.
Okay. Next one. Rob Van Dam. 100%.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah. Not just because we like him, but because he was iconic culturally. He was, and he was fucking everything that
Were you
WWE
watching?
owns. ECW. What?
Were you watching then when he cashed in? Because he was one of the few guys that announced he was going to cash in like way ahead of time. His briefcase, he was like, "I'm coming after you, Cena," and he fought him at
No.
ECW and Hammerstein. And
Oh, you
Cena
haven't
got
watched that, Rob?
Rob, you have to watch that. Cena got hate fucked by the crowd.
Oh yeah.
And I don't mean that lightly. I mean, you're talking the king of kayfabe, the muscle bound, whatever. And this is ECW crowd through and through.
We got to do that on
Oh,
watch
yeah.
along.
Oh,
Okay.
absolutely.
All right. So anyway, all right. So let's keep
Maybe
moving.
that's one with Jody.
All right. So
He would love to hear all the cussing. I mean, if they don't bleep it out on Peacock,
Yeah.
and show the old version, Rob.
Yeah.
I mean,
They probably do.
I
you
saw.
think they bleep it out, Ryan? I
Yeah,
bet.
yeah.
I bet they did.
All right. So this is probably not going to happen, but it was a rumored fucking addition. Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
What about last year's class? Did you read last year's class?
That was all of it. I just
We already have William Shatner. Why do we? Why
I read
do we
all
need,
of them.
like, two
because you got to
celebrities?
do
What?
one celebrity for each year.
We've spent like an hour on this. No.
Oh,
Move on
actually,
now.
they have a music celebrity, so that's right. They do one a year.
Okay. All right. Let's do some predictions. Come on, Adam.
Rob doesn't want to talk about it anymore.
I
Brian.
don't. I want to move on.
Which night is stand and which night is deliver?
All right, so let's fly real quickly then through the pre-show, aka SmackDown Live. I only want to mention it because we got Ziggler and Rude taking on the Street Profits, taking on Shorty and Otis, and the Mysterios.
Profits.
Brian,
No, I'm going with Mysterios.
me too.
Yeah.
I think,
Oh no, I am too. Yeah. No Mysterios. Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. 100%.
yeah, it
Yeah.
makes no sense to go back to the Profits now. They're gonna break up before anything.
So it's true. Ozzy is going in.
yeah, Andre Memorial Battle Royal. Who do you think is
Oh
the
wait,
guy
this
that gets
is
that?
on SmackDown.
Yes, this is Friday
This is
night.
their
These-
pre-show.
This
Their
is their
pre-shows.
pre-show, Brian.
Sorry. Can you tell me who's in
No,
it, please?
just pick a
Well,
name.
yeah, we just anybody that you know is not in a match is probably in this. Go with Tucker.
Sean Spears.
All right, Brian's getting no point there.
Okay. I'm gonna say Bo Dallas.
Ooh.
What?
I'm gonna say Babatunde. All right,
Is
now
Roman in this
before
match?
we go to the next one, I need to
Roman.
talk to you, Brian, for 1 second. I already got Rob's pick, and I got
All right,
mine.
let's take a sidebar.
This is the first match now, night one. This is the first match that is going to be seen by a live crowd. The reason pre-show is on Friday with SmackDown Live is because they want this match to be golden and not the Andre shit. So, who's your curtain jerk? I picked Sasha and Bianca. Rob says they're going to go more fun with New Day and AJ Omos. What is your first match?
Oh man. You know what? I'm gonna say the drum fight or whatever the fuck.
That's
drum-
night two.
with that.
That's night two. So can't.
Oh,
do
that's
that.
night 2. God
Yeah.
damn it. Oh man.
Think about it. When we get there in night one, let me know if you agree.
Wait. Tell me what are the? I don't even know the matches on night 1. What
We're
are
just
the
gonna
matches?
run through them anyway. So
All right,
when you
all
get to the one you like in night one, tell
I'll
me
let
it
you
says.
know.
I know what. I hope to God it's not Shane versus Braun in a cage. Rob, what's your pick?
Oh God! Can I just throw up all over the sheet where my name should be?
No, I wanted to get this one the fuck out of the way.
Okay.
Just give me a name. Give me a name. Any name.
Shane.
All right, Brian.
Braun.
Yeah, they better make Braun win. They're fucking this man over.
Going with logic.
All right. This is a stupid one, but here we go. It's a fatal 4-way, Brian, that they added tonight, where the winners will get a night 2 chance at the women's tag team title. Now, I think this is because of some heat I heard they were under, where there's only 4 women on the card because of the 2 belts, so they added 10 women with this gimmick. Anyway, it's Team Anal Imone taking on Tamina and Natty, Dana and Mandy, and Ruby and Liv. What do you got, Brian?
I think that first squad. sounds good to
Yeah.
me.
Ringo.
Yeah. Anal Imone for sure.
Yeah,
Rob,
they've got a cool team name.
you want to make it triple?
I'm gonna go Anal Imone as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No question. No
Yeah.
question. Miz and Morrison and Bad Bunny and Priest. They finally
Bad
did what
Bunny
they
and
should have.
What?
They finally did what they should have, Rob, and made this a
Biscuits.
tag match so that if Bunny can't hold his own, they can change it.
Yeah.
So,
Rondo's got what plants crave.
who's your winner?
Fucking who gives a fuck? Conspiracy. I'm gonna go Bad Bunny and
Yeah.
And-
How can you
yeah,
not?
Priest.
Yeah, me too.
It's sad, but I mean, Poor Miz. He was a champ like a month ago.
I like all the guys. I like Ric Flair. I like Stone Cold. I like Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck. They let him talk way too long tonight.
Yeah, and that's why they made it a tag match.
Just say because, and then you'll be good. You keep talking as long as you want,
Here's a
because.
dark horse, Brian. That could be the match of the curtain jerk. It's on night 1, Seth and Cesaro.
Ooh, I do think that's going to be my first match.
Okay, that's your one.
Yeah, that's my number 1. And you know what? I think it's going to be Cesaro. I think it's going to be an upset win.
I think that Seth is going to put Cesaro over because Seth is away from the title right now, and this is a good feud for the two of them to vault Cesaro up, and Seth can sort of reset.
Yeah.
Can I change my answer? I think it's going to be Seth, but I think Cesaro is going to take him to the limit.
No, I'm picking Cesaro.
And Seth is going to pick up the win.
Claudio's coffee for the win.
I think it's going to be Cesaro. I think they're going to push him hard and see if he can deliver, and if he doesn't, they cut him.
Yeah.
I think
they just re-signed him.
He just re-signed. Yeah.
5 more years, bro.
Well, that's what I'm saying. New thing. So you push him hard now, see if he can handle it. When I say cut him, I just mean throw him back down to the fucking mids and let him run his contract. Yeah.
Give him the Warrior Award next year.
I didn't mean like either fire him,
Bang, bang.
All right, whatever.
New Day, AJ, and Omos. I think New Day, they put the belt on here, WrestleMania. I think AJ and Omos win. AJ even hinted at it. I got a bucket list. This is one thing I haven't checked off. They don't have to have a long reign.
And they just got him, didn't they?
Yeah, but New Day doesn't even need the titles, Rob. They don't. They're the most made team on the roster.
Yeah, no, I'm good. Yeah, almost an AJ.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ryan?
I think New Day, just because
You're dumb.
I don't want to say like I'm giving up on Omos, but I mean I haven't even seen him in the ring yet.
Yeah.
I feel like if he's a champion, then that means he's gonna have to have a lot of matches, and I don't know if he can carry it.
He doesn't have to do anything.
Dude, his shit is so entertaining right now with New Day, and they get a rematch to Backlash. Did
you ever see Andre and DiBiase tag together?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? DiBiase does everything. Andre walks around and hits people in the head and then crawls back out.
Yeah. Andre chop people.
All love to Andre, but yeah, I mean, come on. Almost didn't have to do shit.
Sasha and Bianca.
All right.
Rob?
I think Bianca.
Yeah, me too.
It's time. Bobby and Drew. That's the last one on night 1.
I'm actually gonna go Bobby.
I think you have to go Bobby. Drew doesn't need a third title run in 1 year. This would be his third because he won it at Mania last year. He dropped it. He won it again. He's dropped it.
Devil's advocate, Brian. I mean, they do like champions are the good guys to chase to Mania, and
they do
and overcome the bad guy.
The fact that I agree. The fact that Drew also hasn't won in front of a crowd. This will be kind of his payment or payback, I guess, or pat on the back for being the champion during the pandemic era. So now he'll get to reap the rewards and be in front of a crowd. I think it'll be nice.
Vince is using Lashley for that. Think about this, guys. Bianca has made that chase, and Edge is probably going to win the other one, making that chase. There has to be a heel winner, and here it is. It's Bobby.
Well, Edge is kind of a heel, no?
Yeah, totally. Yeah. Guy came back after 9 years. He's nobody's going to cheer for that.
He's a solid heel now.
Yeah, so is Dark Order. Bobby Lashley and Drew McIntyre. You staying with Bobby, or did you switch sides? Rob?
No, I'm staying with Bobby. I'm gonna roll the dice on that one.
And Brian, you're going with Drew.
I'm going Drew.
Right, that makes me feel better about my Lashley pick.
Okay.
Whenever Brian doesn't pick with me.
Right.
Night 2, Sammy and KO with Logan Paul involved somehow. Not even sure. He was in the graphic. I don't know if he's the ref. I don't know who he is. Isn't he a YouTube dude?
Who's this?
Exactly.
He was a YouTuber, but now he's actually he's a boxer. Like he's trying to professionally box. He
what the fuck are we talking about?
What's that guy's name? Nate Robinson. Now he has a
he's the one who knocked out the former basketball player.
Look, I was reading the board, so I missed your intro to this. What the fuck are we talking about?
Sammy and KO.
Uh-huh.
And Logan Paul was in the graphic. I don't know if he's the ref, if he's the enforcer, if he's a special timekeeper.
What the fuck? Who cares?
He makes a shit ton of money, so this is one of those business over wrestling decisions.
Okay, I'm gonna say KO.
All right, Ryan.
Yeah, KO. No, I take it back. Sammy.
Oh,
Sammy.
I wanted to go Sammy, and when you picked KO, it made me sure, but now I can't side with Brian.
Well, because you know they're best buds.
This is interesting.
Right? KO wants to make his friend happy. KO has already had the spotlight.
So
Sammy is already on a fucking hot streak.
So two things real quick, Brian. Dana Price says, no, Brian, his brother is the boxer. That makes it worse. And Stike Leather says Sasha wins because she's winless at WrestleMania, and the feud continues since Sasha has gone back to heel. That's a good point. I still think that, I don't know if Mania is necessarily storyline driven in that sense. I think Mania is more about big moments.
Yeah.
And Bianca winning is a big moment.
And they could still do the feud to Backlash with Sasha wanting the title back.
I like your storyline if it's a middle pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Or
Fastlane, No Way Out.
Yeah,
whatever.
Mania is about the big boom.
Speaking of the big boom.
Bada boom.
Riddle versus Sheamus. This one, as long as they don't talk, should be great.
Oh my God.
But here's my and I want to shit all over this for 1 second for one reason.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago we saw this. Sheamus won. He pinned him.
I don't have anything to add to that. I mean, it's pretty logical. Yeah.
Do you want to see it again?
No. I don't.
It was a good match.
So Riddle defends and the feud continues for the rubber. That's what I think.
Wait, Riddle's the champion though.
That's why I said Riddle defends instead of wins.
But it's not.
Jackass.
Yeah, sure. Riddle wins.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever.
Brian?
Yeah, Riddle wins.
All right.
Yeah.
And I don't. And Sheamus brings nothing to that table with that title. It's not like we're like, oh, that's going to be a great division now with Sheamus in the lead,
right?
All right. So Shania, which is Shayna and Nia, taking on. We all picked Anal Imone. I think in night 2, Anal Imone go over.
I think that is an absolute logical step.
I mean, they've been long gaming this Lana Nia thing. This has to be the payoff.
Snuck them in there, put them top bill, and then here you go. Yeah, it's the payoff. This is what Lana gets after fucking 6 months of tables from Nia.
Thank you. That's what I'm assuming here.
Yeah, all right.
That's my logic.
Hey Lana, come here. You know all that shit I've been putting you through. Guess what? I'm giving you a belt.
I'm giving you the strap.
Yeah. At Mania. Now show me your
I'm
titties.
going to film Naomi with it.
Yes.
Big E, Apollo Crews. Here's the one you wanted to talk about, Brian. The Nigerian drum fight for the IC title.
Well, I don't even know what the fuck this
either.
means, but I am so excited for it.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
Oh gosh. Who is it again? Uha Nation and
yes, it's Uha Nation versus Big E.
Big E. Oh,
you were so excited about it.
No, Big E. Big E's gonna.
I think this is gonna be an absolutely fantastic fucking match.
If it's a match,
I think Big E and Apollo are gonna put a fucking show on for that crowd and for us here at home. I honestly fucking think that this could be undercover fucking best match of the night. It could be. But I'm gonna go Apollo with the big moment.
I'm with Rob there. I think Apollo benefits from this. They just had Big E defend against him. It makes no sense to do it twice. I think the only reason they let Big E defend against him is so that it strengthens Big E. But here's a big moment for Apollo, and they added a stipulation called Nigerian drum fight. Whatever it is, I guarantee you it means that you can use foreign objects. So they can protect Big E by beating the ever-loving hell out of him, letting him know, hey, as soon as you drop this title to Apollo, you're going main event bound. We're going to start putting you in line for the title.
You and Cesaro.
You're getting the briefcase.
Yeah.
At Money in the Bank.
Roman's going to take a break for a while.
Yeah. Well, no, they're going to give him the briefcase. They're going to let him walk around.
Sure. Cesaro's an argument for that too, though.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Thanks. 3 to go. Asuka and Rhea.
I so don't like this match.
What? How are you not excited for it?
No, I'm excited for the match. For the match itself.
Yeah.
I'm very much looking forward to these two in a match together. I'm not excited about the consequence and the stage, and I'm not excited about the fact that she's already at the belt. That there's been no real feud really developed here, except for just a couple little whacks here and there for the last couple of weeks.
Do you have any fear that somebody could return, get Rhea disqualified, go after Asuka on the Monday after Raw?
Oh my God, Ronda, please, Ronda.
Yeah, no,
or
I
vice
think
versa.
I think Ronda
Rhea wins and she drops it on the Monday after Raw, on the Raw.
No, Rhea causes Asuka to lose it and then goes after Rhea. Right?
You mean Ronda?
Yeah, Ronda. Yeah. I don't think it's going to happen. Could it? Well, it is Mania, so it very much could. I keep going back to what we talk about a lot about certain events, and a Mania is another one of those like takeovers where you don't get a lot of fucking bullshit. You don't get a lot of the extra screw overs or the double crosses. You don't get a lot of that at Mania. Yeah, it happens.
But to me, this is the match that I feel it could most happen in on the card, Rob. You're right. It's not going to happen, but we got 12 fucking matches here.
Yeah. I mean,
Seven.
Maybe it could.
We got 14.
It could.
14?
I like to think of the purity of Mania. You know, only a few screw overs.
Just give me an answer. Rhea or Asuka? I'm going with Rhea.
Yeah, I think Rhea.
I think Rhea also.
No. I'm sorry. I go Asuka.
Oh.
I think to quote Brian, Rhea takes it to the limit.
Fiend and Randy, speaking about going to the limit, here it is. Hopefully the fucking end of all this. We got a Jason Voorhees style match. They're calling it the Crystal Lake match. What do you think?
Are they really calling it?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, none of that's real. Sorry.
But it's an off-site match?
No, I'm curious if you guys I think that this is going to end up being a cinematic match.
I don't think so. Not for the first live show back. I don't think so.
It could end in the ring. Like that one where they shot out at the house.
The thing is,
remember and then they took a car back to the
thing is,
arena.
How far do you take Fiend, the character? I mean, because you think the hero in this story would be Randy, I guess, kind of, or is Fiend the hero here? I'm not really sure who the hero is here in this scenario. I think if Randy wins, I don't know what you do with the Fiend after that. Does he just go to another guy, I guess?
You're right. There is no real hero here. I mean, Randy's puking up black shit.
Yeah, and Randy's dirty, burning people. I mean, fucking, they're both kind of assholes.
Yeah.
So there's no hero-villain aspect.
Lex is the hero.
Which makes it...
We're the hero.
Yeah. I'm going to go Fiend. I don't know why. I'm just picking Fiend.
I feel like this has been a chase because Randy keeps one-upping him. I feel like this is Fiend... He's supposed to be face here. This is him finally getting over on Randy that he's been chasing. There's no title, but that he's been chasing. Since the Bray Wyatt days, he's been chasing him. So this is Fiend's chance to shine. Yeah. Brian?
No, we were mentioned it before about blow-offs and whatnot and sending the crowd home happy. With that said, I feel like, I guess Randy is the face in this, right?
No, I just said I think it's Fiend.
You think
believe
Fiend
it or
is?
not, I think it's Fiend who's been chasing.
Randy burned him alive.
Yeah, and then tried to beat up a girl.
Retribution, like this is his. This is his real retribution, not that shitty group.
And I'm still. I got to go with Randy. I still think that they're gonna find a way to make Randy win. Yeah.
Final
Randy.
one, the triple threat that did not need to happen. Roman Reigns, Edge, you're a Rumble winner, and Daniel Bryan trying to resurrect the yes movement.
I don't know how I feel about that. Right? I was watching the other night, and I'm like, he's doing it, and like you can't tell because it's not a crowd. You don't have the yes movement really needed a live audience.
Yeah, because they filled the ring.
Right. So them
totally not 6 feet.
But I mean, even the crowds the crowds were going crazy, even not the ones in the ring. But I'm just saying, so trying to push the yes movement right now seems so kind of ridiculous to me. And I kind of hate that because I'm like, is it going to catch on?
Yeah, but you're going live crowds this weekend, Rob.
For Mania.
So it makes sense
For Mania.
that they're hoping to get that Yes Movement pop.
I'm sure you'll get
building for.
You'll get the nostalgic pop, but anything beyond that, I don't think you can get momentum for it right now.
On this day, who's your winner?
So with that Daniel definitely takes the pin, and if there's a third person in the ring to take a pin, that means Roman's not going to take a pin, but he is going to lose. Edge wins.
That's what I think. That's exactly what they're doing. Daniel Bryan's in there to take the pin, so that they don't lose the momentum they've built on Roman, but they get him to drop the title.
Brian, your call. What do you think, sir?
I'm gonna have to agree with you guys. That sounds like a good situation. Yeah, Edge.
So we are going to have a little bit of a special episode of Mondays coming up on date
26th.
Yes, the 26th. So
It's far
2
away
weeks.
still.
In 2 weeks.
No, 3 weeks.
Three
No,
weeks.
That's further than that.
Yeah, it's 3 weeks. 5. Today was the 5th before it went past midnight.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 weeks to Monday, 26th.
Okay, get to it.
So we're gonna have some fun.
You're not going to tell them what it is?
It's a little tease. We're gonna do a lot of fun stuff.
Yeah, okay. So we're doing a lot of fun stuff that night.
What are we doing this weekend?
We'll
How are
sell
we
it. We'll
watching
sell it
What
more
are we-
next week.
We're going to investigate that more. I'm going to say we're going to try to stream live on Patreon, and if we figure that out, and we'll put a link up on our Twitter page, so you can click on it and watch it live.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do, what we talked about last week, just to put it out there, was that we were gonna watch the Thursday at some point over the weekend, the second night of Takeover.
Yeah.
And that Brian and I could react to it on Wednesday,
Well,
the first night.
let's work on all that shit after the fact. But one way or the other, keep an eye on the Twitter feed at SmartMark Show. Go to patreon.com/MOWP. Sign up for our monthly.
Well, we are having a Wednesday show.
Yeah. No, let me finish. I'm getting to that point. So go ahead and sign up for that. $9.98 a month. Not that big a deal. Throw us a bone, and then we will put a link up or more instructions up on the Twitter at SmartMark Show about how you can join us live at Patreon to watch along Mania with us.
Watch along.
And if
But
we
the plan is
if we do add events to that, we're going to do that, and we'll work
Saturday. Is it Saturday and Sunday?
That's the plan.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So fuck my family for that weekend.
Yeah.
Well, they could watch. You know,
And it's your birthday weekend, so you're really saying, screw you to them.
I turned 43 on Thursday.
Aw.
I'm old.
Yeah.
And I'm still doing a wrestling podcast. I'm just fuck. I don't give a shit.
Van down by the river.
I'm your
I miss your
stereotype,
van.
motherfucker. I'm your stereotype.
I was trying to see who won the national championship for basketball. Wasn't that tonight?
Was that
Is
tonight?
that tonight?
Thought it was.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't tonight.
No, it wouldn't be tonight.
Was it?
Monday.
Okay. Join Adam and Brian Wednesday night for Who Won Wednesday. I'm still not doing that shit.
You mother of.
Dude, that's fine.
I can't watch
it.
by
It pisses me off.
I can't watch it.
That's fine
Can't watch
by
it.
me.
All right. Thanks, guys. Mark out like no one's watching.
I'll catch you on the flip side.
Flipping into dick.
Fliggity-ba-dibba-dooba. Shibby-dibby-dibba-doo.
Marked Out Podcast is produced and edited by U-Record Studios and is recorded live from Charlotte, North Carolina. Subscribe, follow, and listen to us live following WWE programming on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook Live. Download the podcast by following us at podbean.com or subscribe on iTunes and Apple Podcasts. While you're there, go ahead and give us an honest and fair review and rating. Finally, if you have enjoyed our product and would like to see us grow, please donate to us by visiting the donation link below our live video, or you can donate via Venmo and Cash App at the handle Ravepro. That's RAVEPRO.
You're listening to the Electronic Media Collective Podcast Network. Yeah, it's a mouthful. For more great shows, visit electronicmediacollective.com.